Interesting angle. Had we seen it, would have been something to talk about. Instead, WWE took the safe and easy way out.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button and go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the video pops up. Be sure to hit that like button. Before you head out, drop a comment. If you are one of the regulars here, hey, welcome back for another round. I ask you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. Because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Speaking of socials, and once again, hit those links down below, X and Instagram. You can find me there. Check out the link to that merch store. Also, we're about 800 hours away from getting this channel monetized. If we could get that done by the end of the year, we could do a whole lot more stuff going into 2025. The playlist, just let them play in the background. It's fine. Okay, but we want to talk about Saturday night's main event, as the WWE took a trip back to 1985. Presentation, it definitely hit all those marks. I mean, you had the opening montage, the music, the block logo, the ring ropes, even down to the referees with their powder blue shirts and their bow ties, and the addition of Jesse the Body Ventura as host and the guest commentator for the last match, spot on. However, I will say that the multitude of commercials that was on this show, especially since this is being on NBC, was a bit frustrating. But as for the matches themselves, we're decent, and that's what we're here to talk about. So, what do you say? Let's take a look and see.
And here we go.
So the show started with the only non-title match on the card, and that is Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. This match was a last-minute addition due to the injury from Big Bronson Reed at Survivor Series. But these two are both top talent when it comes to professional wrestling and put on a heck of a good opening match. Now, in the end, Drew McIntyre hit Sami with the Claymore for the 1-2-3, picks up the win, and now this new mercenary hitman type agenda that Drew has going forward, as he's walking out of the ring, walking backstage, you can hear him say, 1 down, 4 to go.
Shit just got real.
Now, because we had a 2-hour block of time that was a hard out for the show, we had to move right into the next match, and that was for the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus number one contender Io Sky. Not how I wanted it to go, but the match, this was a showcase of just how good these women are. So it was okay. Io was actually in control for about 80% of the match, and at one point hit a knee strike that caught Liv flush right in the face, and Liv's nose was legitimately starting to bleed. Io goes for her over the moonsault. Liv blocks it and hits the Oblivion, and Liv Morgan gets a clean victory over Io Sky. Now, after the match, Liv has a stare down with Rhea Ripley, as the feud seemingly can only end with Rhea taking the title from Liv. Hopefully, it ends January 6th at Raw on Netflix.
Sure, why not?
So, moving directly into the third match of the night, because remember, only 2 hours, we go to the triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor versus the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. This match was actually really good despite the commercial breaks that were constantly interrupting the in-ring action. Now, all three men performed very well, but as predicted, Gunther retains the World Heavyweight Championship, and afterwards on social media, he spoke in a manner very, very reminiscent of the true Ring General. Suffice to say, confidence has returned.
It's so badass.
And now that brings us to the only match where it was guaranteed a new champion would be crowned. Now, I initially thought the two that would be in this match was going to be Chelsea Green versus Tiffany Stratton. Instead, it was Michin versus Chelsea Green for the inaugural United States Women's Champion. Chelsea Green has just done great work while being a heel, becoming organically, genuinely a fan favorite, and she got rewarded for it, as this was quite a fun match, and she is the first women's United States champion.
Well done. Well done.
And now it's time for the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. And yes, Cody Rhodes came out indeed wearing the classic Winged Eagle Championship belt. It really looked good for a replica that they got from WWE shop. It wasn't one of the actual belts, but still, it looked good. Now, late in the match, the referee, Charles Robinson, got bumped and got knocked out. At this point, Kevin Owens hits Cody with the stunner, and he is out. Kevin has him pinned as the crowd is counting to 10. So the second referee comes in. Cody kicks out. Later on in the match, that referee gets bumped and knocked out. Frustrated, Kevin Owens brings a steel chair into the match. Cody Rhodes knocks it out of his hands, hits the Cody Cutter, puts Kevin in position for the crossroads, looks on the mat, sees the chair, stops for a second, thinks about it, and then hits crossroads on the chair, pushes the evidence out of the way. The original referee, Charles Robinson's coming to. Cody Rhodes goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Cody Rhodes retains the WWE Championship. And that is how the show went off the air. Then the real story happened.
You can't be serious.
First, via social media and fan footage, we see Cody celebrating with the crowd, thanking the crowd for coming up. Kevin Owens attacks him from behind and then hits him with a packaged pile driver, a move that is illegal with the WWE, but was commonly used when Kevin Owens was using his real life name, Kevin Steen, when he was going through the indie circuits. Now, Kevin walks off with the Winged Eagle title belt and gets into a shoving match for the entrance with Paul Levesque. Now, that's how the show should have really ended. Seems like, at least for this show, that the WWE sacrificed story for a safe, cookie cutter, NBC corporate approved show. But hey, these were just my thoughts. I want to hear from you now down below in the comments. Be sure to check me out Wednesday with me and the guys on Wednesday Night is Overbooked. We'll be talking about this and a whole lot more as we are wrapping up the year with our best of 2024. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.
I say you better subscribe.